Well, that's what you love to see from an offense. The offensive line and the running back. Together, and it pays off. What a big gain. Thought he might be close to being able to take it all the way to the end zone, but the defense just brings him down there inside the 5.
Play action here on first down. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
That's a big sack by this defense here on first down. Now, the offense still has opportunities to rectify this situation, but it's not the best way to start a first and goal situation.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Offense moving backwards here. A long way from the goal line now. On third and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. And he's got it. Touchdown, Golden Gophers.
This guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
Try the extra point. They connect on the PAT and lead 14-6 now. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Tennessee 6.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. They settled for a field goal last time out. Let's see what they can do this time. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Makes a quick catch.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, gets the ball just underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Important second down play coming up. There's the snap. They'll set up the throw. He's got it for a big gain. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. They move the 6, but we're to the line here on first down now. The linebacker shifting around now. First down, looking to throw the ball. And it's complete downfield. And they tackle him, but not before a huge gain down near the 26.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The Volunteers starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Looking to throw it again. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense. 1st and goal from the 10. Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up 1st and goal now. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Well, it's a great job by this defense coming up with a big sack there on 1st and goal. The offense still has their opportunities. Let's see if they can get back on track here on 2nd and goal.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pressure comes, and once again, no escape.
Well, this defensive unit has certainly picked a great time to make a stand with back-to-back sacks, starting with that 1st and goal play. Curious to see if the defense revs up its engine and tries to apply some pressure here on 3rd down.
And they will try out the field goal team here. So from the left hash, this is just a chip shot. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid.
That makes the
Down on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So they settle for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Minnesota offense takes the field. They've got to be pleased with their performance here in the first half. Let's see if they just play it cautious and get to the break in front. Fighting them off. That's a solid game. Moves the ball to the 29. And the Golden Gophers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Makes a quick grab. Well executed. He finds space and gets the first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. First down. Looking to throw the football. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Deep shot caught down inside the 20. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. Offense stops the clock with their second. Clock strategy. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Timeout is called. Clock strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of a half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And they've got him. The defense making a statement on the final play of this first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. The magnitude and intensity of these playoff matchups is always something special to be a part of. And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere. And I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the Jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats. Chris, let's send things back to you and Kirk for what should be a memorable second half as we eagerly anticipate who'll be moving on to the next round of this college football playoff.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And the returner being brought down. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. Offense in hurry-up mode. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Solid run, moves the ball out across the 20 to the 21. An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. That's a big hit at the end, but even with a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the 1st down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. The Volunteers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. A quick throw out left, complete. Tackle made after the completion. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that 3rd down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a 1st down, and they move the sticks instead. We've now got 4th down.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. That one falls incomplete, but defensive play brings up 2nd down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
And this pass is on target, caught. Tackle made after a solid gain. They spotted the ball for 31. 1st and 10 now for the offense. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Pick up a 1st down. The Golden Gophers getting set on 1st and 10. They're going to run the option. The back's got it on the pitch. Breaks loose at the 45. Tackle, but not before picking up big yards and a 1st down. Defense couldn't stop the option that time. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge...
And what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the...
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. Now it's 2nd down here. QB decides to keep it here. 6-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 4.
Well, I think we can all see how tough it is to control this guy in your center play for this defense, but they did a nice job of keeping him contained. But they've got to stay focused. They can't get lazy because we could see him breaking one any moment against this defense.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. The pass is caught. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. They'll run it here. They finally corral him at the 1.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this play. Adjustments, go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Minnesota. So with playoff pressure, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. They're able to sustain the drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Tennessee, 9.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. They pressure him and sack him with a tackle inside the 10.
That takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. The Vols will bring their punt team on the field now. Looking to flip the field here. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. Stopped after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front to line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid.
Oh, the pass is picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And the Vols come to the line to run the hurry up. And the wideout goes in motion. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the 1st down. 3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Touchdown, Volunteers. No chance to catch him.
The key to me in this is the quarterback gets the ball out of his hands early, allows the receiver to run underneath that deep ball on that post route for a beautiful touchdown.
PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Minnesota 21, Tennessee 16.
They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. He's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. It's a run. Running back's got it. Game moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line. Give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he was able to get downfield for the 1st down.
It's a 2-yard gain here, 2nd and 8 coming up.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, helping just get 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They get him down after the completion. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And it's Minnesota in front here, sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets where we have a chance. All right, here comes the 4th quarter. Everything to play for here. Who is going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41, and they make the 1st down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision. And it's incomplete, just out of reach.
Is incomplete.
And they go to go for it, so a line up to punt it away. They're going to kick it away for the second time. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Touchdown, Golden Gophers. And the defense adds 6 with the interception return.
Chris, how about the safety here just kind of sitting back, waiting patiently to read the quarterback, and then once the ball's in the air, there's the range to come up with that interception. I love that he's got the speed and the hands to make this quarterback pay for it.
Try to add the lead now to the 18. Extra point up and good. So the lead is 12 here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away.
Tennessee, 16.
Return starts from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. There's contact on the throw. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. That'll pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 38. The Vols hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
How about this guy making this throw? I mean, they have harassed him all game long, and here we are in the fourth quarter. He takes another hit, and this time gets enough on it to be able to complete it. Great play by the quarterback.
Looking for the wideout. It's caught downfield. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Inside give now from the shotgun. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6. No huddle here for the offense. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Finding some room with the 25. They bring him down, but a big chunky yardage on the play. And the Volunteers were 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Goes seeing 3 yards there. Offense right to the line, bringing the tempo now. Look to throw it here on 2nd down. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. No turnover. Offense recovers the fumble.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect. Out away from his body, exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down.
Gain of 1. Brings up 4th down.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. 4th down. He's throwing for it. He's running out of time here. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Well, I don't blame the offensive coordinator here. It's the right thing to do down a couple scores. They just didn't execute.
And the Minnesota offense takes the field. They were forced to respond and add to this lead. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
This is where you really rely on your offensive line. Late in the game, got the lead, got to run the football. They know you're going to run the football. Get behind that big offensive line, run that running back, make sure he protects the football. You got a great chance at a victory.
Another golden goal.
First down and 10. And, of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. Getting close to midfield now. They'll bring it down to the 47.
Now I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Another golden
That's going to be a first down, and really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
They'll stop him short of the line again.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. It's an out route. The catch made. They make the first down. Brought down to the 31.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these. Down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
Second down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. There's the handoff. It's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. Big third down play. If they can't get the stop, they have to consider calling a timeout. There's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on third and short. Unable to come up with a first down. Now here at fourth down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
The offense will go for it here on fourth down and 3. Quarterback drops back. They're going to test the secondary. Finds his man, has the first down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Herb Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.